We are live in three,
You
two.
see
Oh
if
no,
we
we're live.
Did you tell anybody else that we were going to be doing Google Hangouts instead of Ustream?
That's a good question. The answer is no.
So this is almost a moot point.
That's not true.
Uh,
I'm posting something now.
All right.
Joe.
All right, Jimmy, you start us off with some unknown Pokefacts, please.
I would be happy to. I'm Nintendo nerd, by the way. That's IQ. That's Cloud. We're a couple people short due to the World Cup happening this weekend. We have a bunch of people going down early for that, and some people are working, such a, etc., etc. But
But it's okay because we're here.
we're here, so that's all that really matters. We're going to be going over some unknown Pokefacts. So things that you may not have known, but are awesome information. I believe we went over all the colors. All the towns in the original one are colors, and Pallet Town obviously is a palette. So I won't jump into that one. Let's see. Let's start with one of the newer ones. In the only Pokemon that has no weaknesses is Spiritomb. This was as of Generation 5. But Spiritomb is a ghost, and I want to say ground or rock type, and thus has no weaknesses.
That's because ghost types are the best types.
I
They're
know.
the best defensive, in my opinion, by far.
I just mean that they're generically the best. Like,
Yeah. Because they're not bad offensive either. I always have a ghost something. Like right now I have dual blade.
I just really
Oh,
always have ghost Pokemon because it's. See, you're going off of like in a fight which would win, and I'm just like, seriously, these guys are like just the. There's a bomb diggity.
My apologies. It's a ghost dark, and therefore has no.
That
Which
makes
makes
more
it
sense.
better.
That makes more sense. I'm like ghost ground. This should still have certain.
It's
issues.
a floating rock, so I thought that was why it was rock. But
No, I've only played the first ones and the newest one.
Do you ever stop to think like maybe they just started throwing darts at a dartboard?
oh yeah, by Jingly Keys, I was. I'm sorry, Jingly Keys. It was not the Jingly Keys that did it for me. It was the ice cream that did it for me. The floating ice cream.
Oh.
That was my sign that downhill from here.
I'm also
5.
convinced that half of their Pokemon are just created by what you use to placate a toddler. So there's that.
Yeah, those are things.
So, I mean, most people call it Pokemon. Does everyone know what that stands for? I know that sounds silly, but there's enough people that don't know what Pokemon actually is supposed to be.
It stands for penis.
No, that's the
Hammer.
internet.
That's Hammer. The hammer is yours.
The hammer is my penis. So is the pocket monster.
And yes, there's Pocket Monster.
They're pocket monsters. How adorables.
You ever open up like 6 web pages and then one of them starts to make sound and you're like, shit, which one was it?
No, I like try really hard to not do that.
Chrome specifically tells you which one has the sound.
Ugh.
What? It does?
Yeah, top. If you look at the tabs.
Holy shit, it does. Little known facts about Chrome. Thanks, Chrome. You do everything in your power to make me less than an idiot. So, yeah.
All right, I've got like a whole bunch. So
Start with yours.
So I've got that in Pokemon Puzzle League. Are we aware of what this is?
Yes.
Okay, you can unlock Mewtwo by holding Z and entering the code BUPLBA start AUPR, which spells out Bulbasaur.
That is actually really cool.
Yep. BUPLBA start A up R Bulbasaur.
That's actually really cool.
That one I knew. Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee have different names in the Japanese version of the game that reference Japanese sporting figure. Obviously, Hitmonchan is Jackie Chan. Hitmonlee is not. It's probably not Jet Li. More likely
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee. Yeah.
More likely Bruce Lee.
But who knows?
But
apparently, in the Japanese version, their names are. I'm gonna butcher this. Ebiwalar and Sawamura, which are thought to refer to the Japanese kickboxer Tadashi Sawamura and the Japanese boxing champion Hiroyuki Ibahara.
yes,
Those I did not butcher. I did fine with those.
You did.
I mean, I'm not going to say that I did them perfectly, but I did not butcher them, the actual names, as much as I thought I would.
So something that has more of a chance of happening than a shiny Pokemon, almost 80% more of a chance of happening, or of less of a chance happening than a shiny Pokemon, is throwing a Master Ball and it failing.
Really?
Yes, it has a 1 out of 65,536 chance of failing.
Could you imagine being that person that
Yeah.
threw that Master Ball at that thing that, like, okay, I got this. I got a Master Ball specifically for this. And went, no!
Yeah, and then
Time to reload.
then I'd reset it to exactly
Yeah.
right before the fight. Yeah, so the first 4 Pokemon regions are actually based off parts of Japan. Sinnoh is supposedly the top of Japan. Hoenn is the bottom corner. Kanto and Johto are the 2 of the main middle regions, and the Seville Isles are the bottom corner of Japan. Just saying.
Ooh.
How about, do we have anything on, like, specific Pokemon?
I have a couple.
Go.
Okay. The Pokedex entries for Drifloon state that the Pokemon tricks children into thinking it's a balloon and Gypsy carries them away. Like, legit, the Pokemon steals children by pretending it's a freaking balloon.
Let's see.
I don't know. That's the one thing I don't know. Like, does it eat them? Does it?
It just has fun.
It just chills out with them. It bros out, takes them to Neverland, and then takes them back eventually. At least that's what I'm assuming. Also, the Pokemon Drowsy is based on, I don't know if anybody actually recognizes this, but like it looks like a tapir.
Yeah.
Because according to Japanese folklore, tapirs eat dreams and nightmares. So this Pokemon does that in, in real life.
That one I knew.
So gross.
Mr. Mime can be a girl, but it doesn't like change the name. It's still Mr.
So it doesn't
Mime.
become like Miss Mime.
Yeah.
Or Ms. Mime.
Yep. It's still a Mr. Mime.
Misogyny, bro. You want to say that one? Or do you just want to like comment on the list over my shoulder vaguely so that nobody actually knows?
Yeah, vaguely. The Poliwag signature swirl pattern on the stomach. It's supposed to be the visible intestines of tadpoles.
Yeah.
Which now I have to get tadpoles.
And look for their intestines.
And look for their intestines.
That's super creepy.
The move Splash is a mistranslation of the Japanese word for hop, which is why it's a normal type move and not a water type move.
You sure Jimmy just said that wrong?
No, we talked about it before. No, we talked about it before the thing started.
Okay.
When we pre-gamed. I said that when we pre-gamed. Jimmy, you got any more, or I'm just gonna keep talking and you're gonna...
All the professors are named after trees. Pretty sure we went over that one, but oak, birch, elm. Rowan is a short, stubby native tree to Western China, and Gari is a Japanese yew tree.
Jamie, you're Wilsoning again.
That's fine. He can be Wilson.
It's because I'm slouching. I'm just gonna like change the thing so I can slouch.
There you go.
No, that's better.
Yeah, that's better.
That's for sure. When Paris evolves into Parasect, the parasitic mushroom on its back actually takes over its host, which is why Parasect has blank white eyes.
Truth.
Creepy.
Yeah. Pokerus. Have we talked about that at all? Gain double the effort values for battling, so it's like the best virus ever.
Oh yeah, that virus.
Yeah, Pokerus.
Why does the virus make you better?
Because it doubles the
Zombie virus.
it doubles the effort values you get for battling Pokemon.
I don't know if you've noticed this, but the zombie virus makes you better in every way, shape, and form. You don't feel pain. You're stronger. You don't have to pay.
Yeah, but you're stupid.
No. You are an emotionless killing machine bent on survival.
But you're stupid.
But you're stupid.
Dig a hole and you'd walk into it.
Yes, but if enough of my brethren walk into that hole,
you're still stuck.
I will walk over them.
No, you're still stuck at the bottom of the hole.
I never said I walked into the hole. I said if enough of my brethren walked into the hole, I would walk over them. Being a zombie is just blindly for the horde.
Zachem72 is now watching us.
Oh, hi.
Oh. Salam and good evening, worthy souls.
Is that Mike?
I honestly do not know. I'm sorry. I just know that it's Zachem72.
Sweet. The Pokemon's coughing and wheezing were originally going to be named Nye and La because of the smog that New York and Los Angeles are actually known for.
That is a fun little
That
fact.
one we've talked about.
We did, yeah.
Let's see. Have we talked about the legendary bird trio and how they're named Arctic Uno, Zapdos, and Moltres?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, I get it. I didn't even realize that. No, we didn't talk about that.
It is magic, by the way.
Called it. I'm so smart.
Someone should pick up the phone because you called it.
Hey, Zach. Called it.
Apparently, there's a new generation 6 Pokemon, Denino, and he gets more heads with each of his evolutions, and his name includes the German words for 1, 2, and 3, Eins, Zwei, and Drei.
Nice.
There's a lot of hearsay, fan theory, basically about the 3 legendary dog types, that they are Eevees. Eevee's 3 evolutions, the Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon, that had all died in a sanctuary of Ho-Oh. And in the collapse of the sanctuary of Ho-Oh, Ho-Oh rebirthed them, and so they all have the same abilities as Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon, respectively. And they all have the signature strong move that Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon get. And Khaleesi wants to say hi.
Hi, Khaleesi. So, there is a confirmation in some of the Pokedex entries that implies that actually humans did hunt Pokemon. One of far-fetched Pokedex entries implies that they were nearly hunted to extinction, which actually confirms that people in the Pokemon universe eat Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, there was that one episode where Ash.
Literally no other.
Yeah, there's literally none others,
They could be
but
vegetarian, but that's about it. But yeah, they eat Pokemon too.
yeah, they definitely do. I would. They sound delicious.
Also, Slowbro is the only Pokemon in existence that can de-evolve. Because it's a Slowpoke and a Shelder. So if the Shelder on its tail is removed, it will go back to being a Slowpoke.
Oh. That is kind of
De-evolve.
cool. De-evolve. Oh, shit.
What?
Vullaby is one of the new 6th gen Pokemon. Is basically the unevolved form of like a vulture. But it's listed as a dark type. That's probably because it looks like it's wearing a human skull as a diaper.
What? Gross.
That is gross. See, all this 6th gen stuff, like...
Wobbuffet, the Pokedex entry implies that like what appears to be like its body, that big giant blue doofy looking piece of crap.
Yeah.
That Wobbuffets and like holds its head.
Yeah.
The Pokedex entries imply that that's actually a decoy, and the small black tail with 2 eyes is actually what is the actual Pokemon. Some of the Pokedex entries I'm reading here are in order to keep its pitch black tail hidden, it lives quietly in the darkness and it's never the first to attack. Usually docile, a Wobbuffet strikes back ferociously if its black tail is attacked. It makes a lair in caves where it waits for nightfall, and it desperately tries to keep its black tail hidden. It's said to be proof that the tail hides the secret.
Huh. That's actually really cool.
Jimmy, what is the weirdest Pokemon that you know of?
The weirdest?
Yeah, the one that's like that. No way, that's a Pokemon.
I don't know. Jingly Keys is it probably takes the cake. I don't remember. Klefki is the name of it. It's literally just a set of keys.
The Fairy Steel.
Yeah, the Fairy Steel, because fuck you.
Yeah, like really?
It has like one of the best type advantages, and like it's literally just a set of jingly keys.
It looks like a kid's jingly keys.
It's just something that you would use to placate a toddler. Next thing you know, they're going to have Baby Rattle app on phone.
Baby Rattle app?
Oh yeah, it's quite possibly the most amazing thing in the world. You can give it to literally a group of toddlers, and they will all just sit around it staring blankly like, what does it do?
I remember it now.
What do you think the weirdest Pokemon is?
Like in looks?
I don't know, just generically, I guess.
I'm going to go with the ice cream ones.
The ice cream one is pretty freaking weird.
Lee has also joined us.
Hey, Lee.
He says hi.
We're talking about Pokemon, and right now we're talking about the weirdest Pokemon. And I said the Vanille family things: Vanillite, Vanillish, and Vanillux.
Let's see.
Fun fact. According to a couple theories, they're the faces, the doofy faces, again, like I said with the Wobbuffet doofy face, on the doofy faces on the Pokemon are actually decoy faces, and the ice crystals seen near their like general locations is actually the real facial feature. And if you look at them that way, they look significantly less doofy.
They really do. I don't know. I think I'm not a fan of like the Mr. Mime or Jinx type of Pokemon.
They are so offensive.
Yeah.
I don't know how you could be more offensive than Jinx.
For serious, than Jinx, there is no way to be more offensive than Jinx.
And those are probably my least favorite or like weirdest, I guess. I'll give you that one. Weirdest Pokemon. Because all the other Pokemon are like animals or keys or
giant
or ice cream
Stonehenge Island heads with giant noses.
I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt because they're martial artist stuff. Fine. But Jinx, Mr. Mime,
they're just offensive.
They're just so offensive.
So there's a theory going around that the reason that psychic type Pokemon are weak to bug, ghosts, and dark type Pokemon, because they're the most common fears, is fear of the dark, fear of bugs, and fear of ghosts.
Lee refuses to acknowledge Pokemon's after 151.
How will you stop doing that, Pat?
Maybe.
It's not only creating an actual, honest to God, cold breeze, but you are hitting me with it.
Sorry, I'm spinning something on a rope.
And he's hitting me with it. It's very frustrating.
How about you guys? Lee, Mike, do you guys know anything weird about Pokemon that we don't know?
Lee just says, well. I don't know. There's a lot of bizarre Pokemon theories. One of my favorites is that Ditto is just the failed attempt to clone Mew. They both have Transform at level 1. They both can learn most of the other moves. They're both pink.
Yeah, I've heard that one too, actually quite a bit.
Yeah.
They actually both weigh 8.8 pounds as well.
There's a lot of really similar things in between Mew and Ditto.
Just means I don't need to capture a Mew, I just have to have a Ditto. Right?
Yeah, that's pretty much how it works. So I don't know if you're aware of this, but there's a Pokemon Spinda who is basically like a spotted bunny bear type thing. But
Bunny.
no two Spinda are alike in the spotting pattern on them. So you could
Okay.
Yeah, so you could keep catching Spinda all day, and they would all have a separate spot pattern. There's over 4 billion unique spot patterns for Spinda to have.
That's cool.
Just thought it'd be cool.
You know, there's some weird types of Pokemon as well. Like there's types that always are weird looking or just odd to begin with.
Yeah.
Like all the psychic ones. If you give certain psychic Pokemon to kids, like I know this because I have given it to both Lily and Kaylin, and you give it to them, they always ask the same question. So I gave them Abra, who evolved into Kadabra. So Kadabra, they always make the absolute same conclusion. Why does he have a spoon?
Then you have to go and explain telekinesis to a 5-year-old.
To a 5 and 6-year-old.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, there is no spoon.
and I mean, we need to trade him to Alakazam, but that's a different story.
Then he gets another spoon.
Yeah, he gets a second spoon because
he borrows.
Because that's going to be less confusing.
How did they explain the whole sudden invent of Mega Evolutions? I don't even know.
You have to watch it or you have to play it, but it has to do with the fact of alternate timelines, parallel universes, and the discovery of the invention of a corporation that sole goal is to harness the power of Pokemon. It's a long, convoluted story that's actually pretty cool.
You had to have been there, and also Pokemon.
Yeah, you kind of just have to play like the whole Pokemon Black and White.
Kind of got shit to do.
I know.
Yeah, I don't have that.
I've grown-ass adulting. Ain't nobody got time for that.
I've been letting Kaylin play my Pokemon, specifically level them up, because I don't have time for that. And she loves doing it, so...
She does.
Yeah. So Wobbuffet is the...
What's next? Like, what are they going to do? Or, like... Is there a Fairy EV yet?
Yes.
There it is.
So, has anybody, including anybody, watching, not necessarily speaking, has anybody seen, like, the ridiculously, awesomely creepy, realistic-looking Pokemon?
Oh, they're so creepy.
Oh, I love them so much. That Ghastly, I'm all about that Ghastly. And the Pikachu, it's kind of fucking cute.
It really kind of is.
Alakazam looks way cooler.
He does.
I'm gonna post it into our chat. I think Jimmy's gonna have to repost it or whatever.
What?
Right?
What am I reposting?
You post the chat. We just.
I sent the picture for the realistic looking Pokemon. Arcanine looks ugly.
He does. Look at that.
Looks like an old dude. I'm like, bro, he's supposed to look like a dog.
A dog. Why?
Can't he just look like Nico or a tiger or something?
You can screen share if you want.
That looks like something out of the movie Evolution. Bulbasaur looks like one of the creatures from the movie Evolution.
Yeah. Chansey looks legit though.
Yeah, I'll give them Chansey.
Charmander's neck is too small for actual Charmander.
Yeah, it'll fall over.
Like, that's not even what Charmander looks like. He's got an actual neck in the actual animation. Same thing with Cuba. What the hell are you doing? What are you doing with your life that you made Cuba look like that for no reason?
Yeah, some of them are really. I don't even know what that one is.
It's Darkrai?
Alakazam's freaking weird.
He looks
He
bam!
looks awesome. Drowsy looks right.
Drowsy looks exactly right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say
Arcanine
it's
doesn't.
good, but it looks
Well, yeah,
right.
it looks right.
Ew. Bulbasaur looks weird.
Eevee,
also
yeah.
is creepy.
Eevee's creepy looking. Like,
Why? Is
why?
he creepy? Is Eevee? He's cute.
I'm confused. Like, why are we creepifying it?
I like you, but
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Like, you can feel free to creepify the creepy ones. Zapdos looks pretty cool. Or, no, that's not Zapdos.
It's
Ew.
Electabuzz! Ghastly looks right.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
And, is pretty sweet looking.
Gengar.
Gengar, also.
I'm kind of annoyed that they put them out of order. Like, why would you put
Yeah, I know.
Ghastly, Gengar, Haunter?
That's
Oh, it's
Haunter.
alphabetical.
Oh, bam.
Haunter's the best one anyway out of those three.
Okay, it's alphabetical.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Hitmonchan?
Oh my god, Jigglypuff.
Oh my god.
Tiny baby hands.
Jolteon looks creepy. Looks like a mutt from, what's it called? From
It
Hunger
looks
Games.
like a dog.
Oh
Not
my god, he
really.
does.
Yeah.
Lickitung. Oh.
Okay, that was better.
I like the 8 nipples. It's
Yeah,
like
right?
it's like, well, he's a giant slug thing. Let's give him a bunch of nipples.
Lucario looks real nice.
Yeah, he does. Badass. Magmar. Metapod. Ew.
Oh my god, that Mew looks like a weird...
Hairless
like a fetus.
rat.
No, it doesn't look like a hairless rat. That looks like a fetus. Mew looks like a fetus. With huge feet.
Kangaroo feet fetus.
Muck looks like Muck.
Okay. Parasect.
Parasect.
Oh, Parasect.
Parasect looks legit,
Raichu looks
Pikachu.
badass.
right? Oh my god, Psyduck looks...
Psyduck's
What the
ridiculous.
Psyduck looks like he belongs on, like, Rocko's Modern Life.
The fuck? Check out the Poliwrath. Like eating a Poliwhirl.
What? Ninetales looks bam! I want to play that in League of Legends.
I know, right?
Sorry.
No, it's not. That is not Ari.
No, it's not.
That is Bam. That does not need to wear clothes.
What's Mr.
Ari
Mime
does
like?
not wear clothes as a
She
choice.
doesn't really wear clothes.
This doesn't wear clothes because
Have
it
you
doesn't
seen
need
Ari?
to.
She doesn't really wear clothes.
I know, that's the point. Mr. Mime. You know what? I like
I'm
that
happier
as a
with
Mr.
that,
Mime. I'm
yeah.
happier with Mr. Mime looking like that weird thing.
But
I will.
it's Volt Orb. Orb.
Yeah, that's not very orb-like.
No. The Voltorb looks like a metal cupcake.
It does look like a metal cupcake.
Oh, good, you're screen sharing. I'm like, I'm not gonna screen share.
Yeah, I screen shared it.
Thanks. Because I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I couldn't even get my mic to work. War Turtle looks pretty cool. Raticate looks legit.
Looks about right.
Sandslash is freaking adorable. I want one.
I think he's gonna give you so much leprosy.
I want like 5 of them.
So much leprosy.
So, Lee commented about his weird thing. He said that there's a theory about Ghost Town. He's referring to the Lavender Town in red and blue, and green. So for starters, there is one myth called the Lavender Town Tone, which it says that there's actually a off pitch note appearing in the actual theme for the town to make you actually feel uneasy.
That makes sense. That's brilliant. That is a really smart thing to do.
And then there's a bunch of other dark and spooky myths about it. Let's see. What? Some versions of the tale, actually, it is said that the programmers created the song with code that would later drive children to kill themselves. The song contained harmful frequencies of some sort. Apparently, it's a creepypasta. That's interesting.
Don't believe that one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why would you drive your client base to no longer be able to purchase your product?
I got nothing.
Is it just me, or do you ever play Pokemon and refuse to play with Pokemon that don't evolve? They just don't seem like they're the same.
Well, I mean, I usually just don't play those Pokemon, but not out of the fact that they don't evolve. I'm not evolvist.
Yeah, evolvist.
I choose my Pokemon purely on stats and type advantages.
No, I usually mess around. I either do one of two things. Either I have like a nice versatile group, or I pick a type and just always go with that type. Like right now, I have all steel types, just because, which is really tough when you fight someone with like fire or ground.
Yeah.
Well, there are 110 water type Pokemon, making it the most common Pokemon type. In case you're wondering. And Charizard has the exact same base stats as Typhlosion.
Huh.
Now you know.
Now you know. The Nidorino that appears in Professor Oak's introduction in red and blue, the cry that it actually makes is the cry of a Nidorina.
Really?
Yep. Fun fact.
It's just a general neutral Nidorino. It's okay.
Yeah. Did anybody used to get really frustrated about the fact that nobody was ever able to recognize Team Rocket?
I'm frustrated with that.
Like, I go out of my way to, like, be recognized, and people, like, don't recognize me, but, like, Team Rocket throws on a pair of glasses, and it's just like, oh no, that can't possibly be Jessie, despite the fact that she's the only one that we've ever met, ever, in every town,
With that
ridiculous hair, and we have yet to see Jessie and James yet. Also, I can't imagine why they have a talking Meowth. They're so common now, talking Meowthuses. Which is the new plural I made up for that Pokemon.
This is
Meowthuses.
Meowthuses.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean,
Raikou, the legendary dog electric Pokemon, is the only legendary Pokemon that Ash has not encountered in the anime or in any of his movies.
Really?
Yep.
That's impressive. Because he's supposed to be trying to be a Pokemon master. He
Yep.
sucks at this.
Clearly.
in the series, I remember them having issues with Charizard not listening to Ash.
Yes.
Does anyone remember why?
You
you do.
leveled him too quickly.
Oh, I know you do, Jimmy. Shh.
Oh. 'Cause he's a jerk.
I can tell you why.
Why?
It's because Ash himself was not at a high enough, essentially a high enough level to be able to control Charizard. He needed to be a better Pokemon trainer in order to be able to train Charizard. Like, pretty much, like, literally, if you think about it in D&D, you know, you have pets that are, like, a higher level, and they will not listen to low-level low-level characters. That's exactly how it was. It was like, Ash was just, he might have been a ranger, but he was just not high enough of a level to tame Charizard. Am I right?
He doesn't have enough badges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
But you're right. That's another reason.
I'm like more right because I don't think Charizard was like 1, 2, 3. Nope.
No.
Well, that's like the thing in all the games is once you achieved a certain number of badges, a certain level of Pokemon would
Right.
listen to you. So that was their thing. So you couldn't just trade your level 100 friends Pokemon and just win. But yeah, he only had like 2 badges or something at the time, and Charizard is minimum level 36. So, fun fact: Mew can learn Attract and Captivate despite being genderless. So when used, it always fails unless the opposite opponent is also genderless.
Besides other Mews, what Pokemon are genderless?
All the ones that you would think, like Porygon.
Oh yeah.
Voltorb.
Yeah.
What types of evolutions do they not have yet?
They do not have Steel. I know which ones they do have. They have Fire, Lightning, and Water. They have Dark and Psychic. They have Ice and Grass, and they have Fairy.
So they don't have
Um,
ghost.
there's normal. There's
They
no
have
fly.
because Eevee's normal.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
There's no flying. There's no steel. There's no bug.
No ghost.
No ghost. I'm running out of.
Ground.
There's no ground. There's no
Fighting.
rock. There's no fighting.
What the heck would a fighting Eevee look like?
I'm imagining an adorable little like fox dog thing with like tiny little boxing gloves.
That would be hilarious.
Is anybody really depressed that like children of this generation will never ever know what a dick Pikachu was?
I know, right?
Like seriously, the worst.
Seriously,
I
the
like-
worst.
And like none of the kids that start watching and are playing right now will know how much of a dick Pikachu was.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't think that that's cool.
Side note: there's also no poison or dragon.
How many types of Pokemon are there?
A lot.
Don't give me actual.
18.
Why is that necessary?
Sorry.
You could have added a bunch more too. Like there's ones that just don't fit, even though they are those like just don't make any sense.
What I feel like is they should have like animal type Pokemon, miscellaneous type Pokemon,
Misk.
and like fetus type Pokemon. Because it's surprising how many Pokemon look like feti.
There is apparently a triple question mark type.
What?
That only exists in Gen 2, 3, and 4.
Staryu and Starmie are also genderless.
Oh, that makes sense.
Those are stars.
But like, yeah, so apparently eggs are marked with the question mark type. Curse was a triple question mark type move. Weather Ball is a triple question mark depending on the weather. And Arceus has the ability multi-type depending on what plate he has. So he could be a question mark type. I think that's cool.
Okay, so fun fact. In 1997, 685 kids in Japan were rushed to hospitals after an intense Pokemon episode caused dizziness, vomiting, and seizures.
Yeah, the Porygon episode.
Yeah, Electric Soldier Porygon.
Yep. I ended up founding back when Kazaa was big. I ended up bootlegging that and watching it. The scene isn't that bad, but I can understand why people that experience seizures were affected. So Pikachu uses Thunderbolt like he does on the Porygon inside. Yeah, which is a prism inside the like a mainframe computer, because they were like digitized to like be a part of this computer to help fight bugs, but like computer bugs. And like the episode was a wash to begin with, so they were okay with removing it for the American version. But it was an interesting episode nonetheless. But the scene basically is Pikachu shocks it, and like a huge disco party of red, blues, and electric yellow just flashes on the screen for a solid minute. For no reason to be that long, but a solid minute of flashing.
That's kind of hilarious. I mean, terrible. We'll go terrible.
I'm sure YouTube has like a link or something, but
yeah.
Don't do it if you think you have seizures. Don't do it.
I might have seizures.
Pokemon seizure clip is a thing. Oh, so Pikachu's actually shocking missiles that are inside of the,
Oh.
and it's just straight up red blue flashing. And it's actually only like 5 seconds, but it felt like a solid minute, I swear. I swear it did. Disclaimer, I posted the link. If you are prone to seizures, don't click it.
Did you type that disclaimer too?
I did not.
You probably should.
You should edit that. I'm sorry, I just don't want people,
Blaming us for seizures.
blaming Jimmy.
It's all Jimmy's fault.
I didn't do it.
Oh, all I did was put a fucking bracket. Triple asterisk disclaimer.
Danger.
Yeah, so what are your guys' who do you think is the most interesting Pokemon?
Blossom.
You're gonna have to give something of a reason for that. I'm sorry.
I just really like first off, because I didn't go past like the second season. And I'm totally obsessed with, Hawaiian stuff right now.
Okay.
So legitimately the hula dancer one.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh.
Pat?
That's tough. Normally I go with I'm gonna have to say probably if I go from the original ones, it would have to be Haunter. Because he was always useful. Always.
Personally, I'm a huge fan of Charizard. It just hands down. It's a dragon. It breathes fire. It is.
You're kind of partial to fire dragons.
Yeah, I am partial to fire dragon.
I am partial to fire dragons. Blastoise is awesome too, though.
My second would be Ghastly, because I really like the episode that introduced Ghastly with the
Ghastly and Haunter.
with the statue.
Yeah, okay, I know.
I love that legend, and I just love what they did with it, and I love ghost type Pokemon. So.
Oh, was that statue? That was Ghastly?
Yeah.
Oh. I remember it was like the lady, but I forgot that was like the first one.
The whole point was that the ghost was actually not the girl, it was the Ghastly who had apparently was able to shapeshift and became the girl. And then at the end, Ghastly, like, they pretty much high-fived and was like, got them. And she was like, thanks, Ghastly. And he was like, no problem.
Oh, that's right. Because it was an actual ghost and a Ghastly, and they were awesome.
Yeah, there's an actual ghost and there's a Ghastly.
That's right. I remember now. When I think of the first Ghastly episode, I always think of the first Haunter episode, which is the Sabrina prepping for the fight for Sabrina. Because I always picture the opening theme to Pokemon, it shows the clip from that episode where he's licking Charmander and he just sends shivers down his spine.
Charmander flinched.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And his special defense lowered.
All right, yours. You said Charizard, right?
I did, but if I had to pick a second, I would have to say Tyranitar, mainly for the fact that he is Dragon type, unlike Charizard, and also a Ground type, which is one of the biggest weaknesses for Fire types.
I think I found another one.
So Jamie wants me to talk about the garbage bags.
What?
So
the
there's a Pokemon in 6th Gen who is literally just a garbage bag. I can't stress this enough. He is literally a garbage bag. But like most of the other Pokemon that relate to other Pokemon, he resembles a Pikachu as if he was garbage. You'll have to take a look at the
Pokemon.
Yeah, his name is Trubbish.
What?
Trubbish.
So like rubbish.
Yes, but with a T.
Like trash and rubbish.
Yes.
I'm not really seeing Pikachu.
Yeah, it's very loosely Pikachu. More oddish.
Yeah, it looks it vaguely represents a little oddish.
I don't know. I feel like he's Pikachu.
No, that's
no. Well, maybe is that the evolved form underneath of it to the right there? Up, not left. That one, right there.
oh maybe.
Does that mean maybe that one? Maybe?
No.
Garbodor?
Yeah, no, that is the evolved form. But there's a picture.
Garbodor, maybe. But
no, even then, that looks like a Paris.
No, because if you look here, look, it's screen share. It
Oh.
That's I don't know. That's awfully stretching to me.
I don't know. I feel like it looks like Pikachu.
That's a big guess. Like if you compare a Trubbish to an Oddish, which also has a similar name.
Yeah, which I would believe that over.
Like if you look up Oddish.
Yeah, like come on.
Yeah, I guess, but
Yep, I just sent you pretty much the same Google Trubbish Oddish thing. And that one right in the corner, that left-hand corner. The only thing is that Oddish doesn't have arms, and this Trubbish does.
Yep. I don't know. I feel like Pikachu is the best guess.
Or Jigglypuff. Somebody put a Jigglypuff in a garbage bag. I would accept that.
Mainly just because you want to
Mainly because you should probably always put Jigglypuffs in garbage bags.
But I love Jigglypuff.
And on that note,
sorry.
It is 11:30, and it is time for us to end our discussion about Pokemon.
Tune in next week where we don't talk about Pokemons, and there's more than just 3 of us.
Hopefully.
GrownAssAdults. Oh wait, no, I have to unscreen share so I can
actually give a goodbye.
GrownAssAdults.
There you go. Do it again. One more time. It didn't catch up.
GrownAssAdults.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you for coming, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks and bye bye.